He's gonna take you back to the past. He's gonna take you back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. He'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten asshole of a roadkill stump and down it with beer. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd. When you turn on your TV, make sure it's tuned to Channel 3. He's got a nerdy shirt and a pocket pouch. Although I've never seen him write anything down. He's got a power glove and a filthy mouth. On with his ever he will tear these games down. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd. He plays the worst games of all time. Horrible abominations of mankind. They make him so mad he can spit or say cowabunga. Cow a fucking piece of dog shit. They rip you up and don't care one bit. But this nerd, he doesn't forget it. Why can't a turtle swim? Why can't I land the plane? They gotta quit buck for this shitload of fuck. The characters' names are wrong. Why is the password so long? Why don't the weapons do anything? He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. Games suck so bad he makes up his own words. He's the angriest, most pissed off gaming nerd. He's the angry Atari, Amiga, CDI, ColecoVision, and Television, Sega, Neo Geo, TurboGrafx, 16, Odyssey, 3DO, Commodore, Nintendo nerd. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd.
What's the point? It's all gonna be dust one day. Lester the Unlikely. It's unlikely that this is gonna be a good game.
Okay. I have no faith in this character already. If he's gonna go to sleep on a piece of cargo that's being loaded onto a ship, he becomes an involuntary stowaway, the ship's raided by pirates, and Lester swims to a nearby tropical island. That's where the game begins. Now that is the most embarrassing walk cycle I've ever seen. No. What's he doing? What the hell's that about? Jump! Oh, what is he, humping the air now? Oh, come on, he can't even jump without getting hurt? This guy needs to take lessons from Mario. You're not allowed to jump from too great a height. You have to stand on the edge, face the opposite direction, and gently lower yourself down. It's tedious, and it takes a while to learn. It's not that uncommon. There were other games with a similar control scheme, like Prince of Persia, Out of This World, and Nosferatu, which all use the same style of rotoscoped animation. But this is just annoying. Half the time, Lester does things against your own will. I didn't do that, the game did. Have you ever had a game character disobey? Go near the damn turtle! Why does he keep running? What's so threatening about a fucking turtle? Run, Lester, run! Get away from that turtle. That turtle might charge really fast. How am I supposed to get up there? Can I push the rock? Yes, I can. Alright. Come on. Get up on the rock. Okay. Fuck. Let me push this fucking rock. Push the fucking rock. Here we go. Alright, this is as close as it can get. Fuck! I'm stuck again. Alright. Jump! Oh, what? Oh, fuck! Get on the fucking rock. Okay, alright, closer. Fuck. Get closer. Fuck! Jeez, I feel like a fucking dumbass. Get up there! Get the fuck up there! Oh, man! I don't know how I did it. Oh, shit, there's birds now? Duck! Oh, no, 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 no! Let me go! Oh, I have to do the whole level all over again? This game is ass gravy. I hate bats. I fucking hate them. Get away from me! I can outrun them! I can do it! Yeah. Oh, shit! Jump. Jump. No, 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 no! Jump. The fucking hands! Jeez! Jump. Oh, fuck. Why does he stand still? It's like he's asking to die. After all, it's the same guy who slept on a cargo platform. Just let him die. Who wants to play as a weak, pathetic character like this? Wouldn't you rather be a tough guy? Isn't that the whole point of playing a game? To feel empowered? To be someone you're not? I mean, I get it. He's supposed to be a nerd. Well, this nerd makes me look like Charles Bronson. Steve Urkel could beat the shit out of this guy. I think this whole thing was an experiment to create the world's worst video game character.
No wonder why he didn't get his own sequels. I can imagine what Lester the Unlikely 2 would have been like. The game would start, and you couldn't even move. All that happens, Lester pulls down his pants, sucks his thumb, and takes a shit. The third game, you couldn't even get past the title screen. All that happens, you push start, and Lester falls down and farts. The fourth game doesn't even work at all. You just put it in your Super Nintendo, and it explodes. The fifth game isn't even a game, it's just a bag of shit that says Lester the Unlikely 5 on it. Ugh. And there's a new one coming on the PS4 using the latest state-of-the-art technology of constructing the disc out of orangutan diarrhea. Just turned out that was the only way, and it really gives Blu-ray a run for its money.
And the original Lester will always be a classic that's improved like wine. Wine that's made from fermented rat piss with a fine aroma of the dead fly-swarmed carcass of a 3-day-old deer. With the delicate crisp flavor of skunk farts with highlights of ass sweat. The palate is rich with hints of residual dried poop crust from a truck stop bathroom. Goes down with a long-lasting finish of fly-covered summer harbor trash. So she cuts him off and says, "It's artwork time. Get ready to draw. Draw, draw, like it's a chore." What? He goes to sleep again?
He falls asleep again? That's the one time in school I wouldn't fall asleep. I mean, during my normal classes, I'd be drawing on the pages of my math book and shit. That's the whole point. You draw when you're bored of school. He should have fallen asleep during math class or something boring. Did the game programmers really not know the difference between something the kids like and something they don't like?
I love how they depict going into the dream world with a trippy vortex. It's like something out of an Atari game. So now we're in the Old West. There's vultures shitting exploding bloody diarrhea. Ugh, gross. And what's going on here? What's going on here? You can't walk behind the store? That makes no sense.
Oh, sorry. I was just daydreaming about playing a better fucking game.
So the object here is to catch a bad guy. Why would a kid be buying guns and going after a criminal? Well, it's his fantasy, whatever. You don't see that in games too often today. Imagine Call of Duty playing as a 7-year-old. Anyway, you go in this building, a guy starts shooting you, and you die. This is the only part that uses a fucking targeting system. I move the cursor right over his dick nose and shoot, but he still kills me. Oh, I see. You gotta shoot the gun. Well, duh, I should have guessed that, right? Anyway, another lame cutscene, and you end up in ancient Rome. I walked all around here, found a bow in some building. Some lady tells me not to cross the bridge before I get a shield. Well, I got a thing by a tree that I thought was the shield, so I went back and crossed the bridge. Then a bunch of psychedelic flashes started fucking up the screen. Bummer. Apparently, that wasn't the shield. The game tricked me by putting a circular-shaped object on the ground. Come on, why not let me know? Just have a sign that says, not the shield. So I keep searching around and eventually find the shield. I guess it's a shield. Looks like a bullseye or, I don't know, Daisy Duck's nipple or something. Then you get a sword, but of course it's a dream, so when he wakes up, it's a ruler he's holding. Why is he so excited about a ruler? Does he want to measure his turds? Then the teacher says, what are you doing? You're going to see the principal for this. For what? For measuring his turds in class? Then the principal starts yapping away, which sends Davy back to sleep. What is he, on medication or something? Why can't he stay awake? Davy. Now I gotta leave hell to go find a coin because hell's cheap and there's no currency down there. What's this, a hooker? She asks if I need some help? Really? There's a Nintendo game where a hooker tries to sell herself to a kid. Now this whole thing is worth it. Well, actually, she just gives you a relic, or you grab her head off the ground. You know what would be really awesome? If Davy woke up here and had the teacher's decapitated head in his hands. Yeah. So Davy wakes up and the principal's like, where'd you get that trophy? So now Davy's actually bringing back objects from his dreams? Does this make any sense? You know what would be cool? If Freddy Krueger came out and clawed his fucking face off. And you just beat the crap out of everything in sight. Evil baseballs, evil baseball gloves, evil baseball bats holding baseball bats, balls that come together, and what the hell? Is that a flying baseball field? It's a flying baseball field! So yes, this game is definitely baseball related, and if you can call it a baseball game, it's the best baseball game ever. Oh my god, I'm getting run over by an airplane. Now I'm inside the plane, and guess who the boss is? An airplane. I'm fighting an airplane inside of an airplane. There's also a truck with blue lips, a slot machine going berserk, furniture flying all over the place, and spiky wheels being pushed by cats on skateboards being pushed by little green things. Now I'm getting attacked by refrigerators, a magic electric vulture jack-o'-lantern grim reaper, and this thing, I can't describe it. I just can't. Going with the dance theme, I think this would be a better game if you were trying to destroy a giant disco ball. Yeah, the storyline is that disco is coming back, and you gotta stop it. It would be called Disco Fuck Yourself, but now I'm just thinking out loud. So now I'm inside the Jawa Sandcrawler, murdering some stormtroopers and birds? Now I'm fighting Darth Vader? Already? He's inside the Sandcrawler because why? Oh well, who cares?
Did that happen in the movie? Did that happen in any of the movies? Did Darth Vader say to Luke, I am your father, and I am also a fucking scorpion? No, it's not true. That's impossible! Why is Darth Vader turned into a fucking scorpion? That doesn't even happen in the special editions. There is no version of Star Wars in this universe or timeline or any other, I'm sure of it, where Darth Vader turns into a fucking scorpion. I need a beer. Hey, where's my beer droid? Hey! Come on, bring me a beer. Yeah, that's my beer droid. Hey. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Alright, come on. It's quite interesting, actually. In this version, Luke gets to the bar so fast, I bet Han and Greedo were still talking at the table. You know, who shot first, Han or Greedo, whatever. But actually, neither one of them did. Luke kills Greedo with his land speeder right after Han says, "Over my dead body." Boom! All of a sudden, Luke comes through, crashing with the fucking land speeder. I want to see that in the next special edition. Rusty hunk of junk. Ow!
Empire Strikes Back is our next game. It starts out in Hoth, like the movie. Luke, what's this? The lightsaber is the weapon of a Jedi? Yeah, thanks. Thanks for interrupting the game to tell me that. Might as well tell me cows go moo.
What? Just never mind.
And boss battles that go on for an eternity. Why do all these bosses have such long life bars?
Of course, we had to stop somewhere because there's a whole galaxy of Star Wars related games. So this could have gone on and on. There's Star Wars Rebel Assault, Dark Forces, Jedi Academy, Rogue Squadron, Battlefront, Star Wars Chess, Lego Star Wars Puzzle Blaster, Star Wars Pod Racer, Jar Jar Binks Bingo, Death Star Builder 3.0, Chewie Wookie Cookie Cookin', Stormtrooper Tennis, Jabba's Farts Unleashed, that was a good one, Wedge's Wedgie Attack, Fishing for Akbars, Super Sith Shit Toss Tournament Edition, Boba Fett's Name Game, find his name in the fucking movies, Governor Tarkin versus Count Dookie. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fucking buffalo just took a fucking shit through my fucking window! Oh my fucking god, there's shit in fucking glass! I'm surrounded by filth. Might as well just cover my walls in shit! I'm living in shit! Fucking video games. We wasted so many hours of human life with this vile crap. We failed in our existence when we were cursed with the technology to invent such horrible mind-rotting catastrophes. We were better in the fucking medieval times. I wish we were just sitting on a riverbank playing with fucking rocks. This game sucks, and this game sucks, and this game sucks, and this game sucks. This fucking thing barely even works. And this fucking thing, 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 and this fucking thing. I don't like them. Who the hell am I gonna get to play this shit with me?
I will play. I am Rob, robotic operating buddy.
Okay, cool, a robot. Here you go.
Error does not compute. Requires adaptive device.
It's a controller. You play it.
I do not have thumbs. You moron. Requires adaptive device. Location, bottom drawer. 3.6 centimeters depth, front right corner, 9.1 centimeters
All right. This thing?
Correct. Place controller into tray. Align actuators with buttons.
Okay, I get it. You push these little things and they activate the buttons. That's a little excessive, but whatever. Alright, Rob, you got all your stuff. You're all set. Let's play.
Insufficient. Must have gyros.
You want a fucking gyro now? Alright, here's your damn gyro.
You idiot. That is not a gyro.
I know, I tried. What do you want me to go to fucking Greece?
Bottom drawer.
Okay, so these are the gyros. In other words, spinning tops. They come with a spinner, which takes a D battery. on top of the 4 double A's you'll need for Rob. When you place a gyro on the spinner, it does just that. It spins. Man, does this thing spin. You could probably sharpen a pencil on it. Now this whole setup is like something Doc Brown or Pee Wee Herman would use. You ready now, Rob? You happy? You got enough shit to work with?
Affirmative.
Affirmative your ass! Let's play! So this is how it works. When you want to control Rob, you press start. Now the screen flashes different colors, which somehow communicates with Rob through the sensors in his eyes. Creepy. And now we're finally ready to move that gate. Ah, finally! Oh! Oh, no, 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 no! The object of the game is simple. Professor Hector somehow got himself trapped in a room full of dynamite and dinosaurs. Man, he really fucked up. So Rob is a little more functional here than in Gyromite, meaning that this is a physical game where the outcome is determined by how soon you get the blocks to their final destination. Ah! When you're done, you press start. Because there's no way the game actually knows when you win, you can just lie and keep pressing start all you want. It almost doesn't even need to be a video game. The video part is just to control the robot.
Down.
By hopping around on different command keys, or programming a preset combination of movements, or by playing bingo. Each row corresponds with a Rob movement. When the row is completed, he does that movement.
Right.
Why do I have to control a professor in a game to control a robot? Why can't I just control the robot myself? That'd be a lot easier, right? Yeah, a remote control robot. Kids would like that. You'd see them sitting on the sidewalks playing with their remote control Robs. You just need to bring a TV set outside just to use them, that's all.
Right.
Oh, no, 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 no! Fuck! Oh, here comes the Smick. Oh, the fucking Smick's a dick. Oh, fuck. Knock it the fuck off. No, don't knock it off. Oh, no, 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 no. What the fuck? You know what? You be the first player. Yeah, let's see how you like it. Yeah, ain't that fun? How you like that, robo-fuckazoid piece of shit? Well, right here, I got a box of games based on movies by Steven Spielberg. Let's see what we got.
Isn't that fun, trying to read text with a fairy flying in the way? Get the fuck out of the way, Tinkerbell! All I can read is, by collecting food, Thudbutt has explosive results. What? When it comes to Jurassic Park games, they're far from extinct. Way too many of these games to count. Let's step it up to 16-bit with the Sega Genesis version. Did the T-Rex say Sega? The opening scene where the T-Rex breaks loose is actually terrifying. Yeah, Being a young kid, playing this game all alone in your room, late at night, with the lights out, and that crazy strobe effect starts making the room flicker, yeah, that was some scary stuff. The graphics are appealing, and the animation is good, but sometimes it's too dark. It's a mess of gnarled vines and platforms. You're never sure exactly where you can go. You have the option of playing as either Alan Grant or the Velociraptor. It's tough playing as Grant because you have to constantly switch between different weapons, and it takes too long. The Raptor is stronger and has better dexterity, but jumping always seems to be a problem. You never know when you're able to drop down safely without lots of trial and error. Not too bad, but very frustrating. There is a sequel called the Rampage Edition. Don't you think they should have called it something different? The word edition implies that it's an updated version of the same game, but it's a totally new game. Unlike the other game that had graphics that were dark and dismal, this one's bright and cartoonish. The first screen seems to stretch on for infinity. I don't know where the hell to go, and every time I think I'm getting somewhere, this pterodactyl picks me up and carries me all over the place. Whoa, jeez! Pick the Raptor, because that shit doesn't happen. Wow, that's one gymnastic raptor. The Super NES version is an updated improvement on the NES version. You switch between an overhead view and a first-person view. When I played this as a kid, I thought it was amazing. It wasn't too often back then when you'd see this kind of perspective. I was always interested in virtual reality. I took a refrigerator box and decorated it to look like a futuristic Land Cruiser. I cut a hole for a window and placed it against the TV while playing the game inside the box. It was, yeah, it sucked. Another thing really annoying on the overhead view is that there's on-screen instructions that keep getting in the way. Couldn't they have put that on the bottom of the screen or in the corner somewhere? It's not a bad game, but there's one serious problem. One fatal flaw that ruins the whole experience. There's no save feature. This is a pretty long game we got here, and you can't save it? You have to beat the whole game in one sitting? What were they thinking? Then we have the sequel, The Chaos Continues. It's a side-scrolling shooter. Looks self-explanatory enough, you just run to the right and shoot anything that moves. But only 15 seconds into the first stage, you run into a dead end. I went back and forth looking for whatever I missed, and then found out that if you hit up in a certain spot, it takes you to another screen. It's like Friday the 13th, where you have to keep going along different paths. But look at this! How was I supposed to know this was a path? There's nothing there! But on the other screen, there's a flashing red arrow. Now I know that would have been more helpful to tell me the first time, so why have arrows on all the paths except the first one? I think I may have the reason. It's hidden behind the bush. You might think, well, no game designer would be stupid enough to put a foreground bush in front of where an arrow's supposed to go. They probably just forgot to put the arrow there. Well, I can prove this, because there are some parts in the game where you can see an arrow going behind a bush. They covered the arrow with a bush! What a total fuck-up. Even after you know about the paths, it's still confusing to navigate. Every screen looks the same, so it's hard to tell where you've already been unless you draw yourself a map. This part, you have to walk into a rock, which takes you to hell. Yep, dinosaurs in hell. And in this stage, all you do is shoot people. People? What is this, Jurassic Park or fucking Contra? Shop smart, shop S-smart. The 3DO version is the strangest by far. Who are these people? That's supposed to be Sam Neill? That's supposed to be Jeff Goldblum? They were able to license Jurassic Park but couldn't use images from the movie? What we have here is a bizarre series of minigames. What is this? Space Invaders with Jurassic Park characters? Yeah, shoot all the Dennis Nedrys. Wow, they really came up with good ideas for these minigames. Didn't you always want to be a dinosaur footprint bouncing an egg around? This should be an 80s arcade game, not a cutting-edge 3DO game. Super Glove Ball was better than this shit. There's a driving stage with a vehicle that's impossible to keep under control. One faint tap of the button sends you flying 1,000,000 miles per hour, and there's no brakes. Even the rivers and different terrain don't slow you down. Ugh, the music and sound effects are beyond god-awful. They're Satan-awful. Is that the Triceratops saying hey? Oh, look at this. You're a tiny microscopic speck flying around in circuit chip land shooting 3.5-inch floppy disks. What does this have to do with Jurassic Park? What were they thinking? Wait a minute. What does it say on the floppy disks? Dump? It says dump? How appropriate. This game is a bunch of anal dump. Sadly, the best part is sort of a rail shooter where you're zapping Dilophosaurs with lasers. There's also a first-person stage where you're running around like a rat in a maze from cardboard cutout raptors. There's a driving stage where you're trying to outrun the T-Rex. It's nice to be playing what resembles an actual scene from the movie. But who's driving the car? I don't see any hands. Are you a ghost? Why would a T-Rex be chasing a ghost? There'd be no meat to eat.
I guess the hand could be like on the bottom part of the wheel, you know, or like maybe driving with the knee or something. But that's some pretty casual driving for somebody who's being chased by a fucking T-Rex. I could see it like, hey, I'm stopping at Dunkin' Donuts. You want me to pick you up some coffee? Oh, what's that? Oh, it's just some fucking T-Rex behind me, yeah. What an asshole.
By the way, remember the pirates in the movie? How about a tutu-wearing pink angel-winged... What the fuck? Jurassic Park on 3DO is a complete mockery, man. Does it suck? You bet Jurassic sucks. In the words of Ian Malcolm, that is one big pile of shit.